Good afternoon, everybody. Molweni nonke, goeiemiddag. As you might know, this is Know Your ANC Candidates. Today, we have three comrades that is with us. Our program is very exciting. I'm going to ask Comrade Joseph. Comrade Joseph, just greet everybody and just tell us where you from.
A revolutionary greeting for all comrades. My name is Joseph Ndaba, former councillor and current candidate of Welzenberg Ward 9. I've been living here for the past 33 years. So I'm familiar in this ward because I've grown up here. As a loving and an ANC voter in this ward, I was touched by our people in 2017 in the ward because of our previous ANC councillor that we voted 2016 during municipality elections. I didn't myself seen him after election for about 2.5 years. Without councillor or service delivering even a single meeting. That is where I see EFF growing in our ward. Then I decided to join ANC as a member, not only as a voter, and all started there by contesting by election in December 5, 2018, and I won the ANC ward again. It was a very tough journey to come out of your comfort zone as a farm worker and becoming a councillor. But it was very tough and excited at the same time because before becoming councillor, I was very active in my community development, and I was
Comrade Joseph?
Yes.
Look, Comrade, I want you to be relaxed. Don't read because we know you. You are natural.
Yes.
So just introduce yourself. You, Comrade Joseph. What ward is that, Comrade? It's 9, and what area?
In Kouwabokkerveld, in Welzenberg area. Yes,
okay, so Comrade Joseph is all the way from Kouwabokkerveld in the Witzenberg area. Those that don't know Witzenberg, it is in the Ceres area. Let me give Comrade Ihsan now. You just introduce yourself and your area, Comrade Ihsan.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ihsan Hugo. I'm the nominated ward councillor candidate for Ward 55, which is made up of Eysterplaat, Brooklyn, Rugby, Milnerton, Sandrift, and parts of Century City. This ward was started in 2019, so it's fairly new between myself and Comrade Tami, and we have grown since. COVID-19 has obviously put a dampener on the growth of the branch in our ward, and it has left a gap for the EFF also to grow. We are quite excited about what lies ahead for 2021, and we are very, very confident that we will win Ward 55. Thank you.
Great stuff, Comrade Ihsan. Great. Comrade Monwabisi, tell us about you and your area where you come from.
Greetings, comrades. My name is Monwabisi Khathaza. I'm a 30-year-old, a good member in standing of the ANC. I'm also an activist of the ANC Youth League. I'm from Stellenbosch, Ward 7. It's I wouldn't say city center, but the town center of Stellenbosch. I would say that Stellenbosch, it's quite a conservative area. It's quite hostile, even the ward that I'm from. But then we are striving to win the ward, where we think that we'll do better this time around. We think that the main issues that we have in our ward, I mean, is that mainly what we need is parks. We've got the middle class living in our area, and there are people that have pets. They want to walk their pets. They want a safe area. They want security. So I think that in our ward, that's one of the things that we'll strive for. And I think that it's not a big area, and the ANC would do quite well this time around. Thank you, Comrade Faiz.
Thanks, Comrade Monwabisi. Comrade, so we have Comrade from Joseph, who's from Kouwabokkerveld, also a farm worker in that area. It's a rural area. Comrade Mabisi is from Stellenbosch, and Comrade Ihsan is from Ward 55, which is the Central City area. Comrades, I want us to talk about some of the issues. So just shortly, and feel comfortable to speak in Afrikaans or in Xhosa, because I think it's also about you speaking to your constituency. This interview is about you guys. So, Comrade Joseph, the issues there for the rural community. What are the issues for our people in your area? And what are you going to do? So there's two questions. The issues and what are you going to do as the candidate for our people? Comrade Joseph, start with you.
Thank you, Chair. Here in our rural area, more especially in the farms, it's actually the private properties where most of our people are working. And I think the good thing about this ward, I think 99% of our people are working on the farms. I think it's only 1% of the younger age, those who doesn't want to work in the farms. And as part of the Witzenberg municipality, it was very hard to the farm workers to get services to the municipality because they can't bring the services to the private properties. That is where our challenge lies, because our people are not the private properties of the employers. They are just the workers, just as anyone else. So the challenges we have, it's only our people need to go out there and get some houses from the municipality, from our government side. So it was our problem with our current councillors who doesn't give service to our people. So I make sure that each and every month I've got the meeting with my community, and if they are not coming to our meetings, I'm driving to them and encourage them to apply for the houses so that they can have their houses maybe to be approved. So if they don't apply, they can't be approved by the houses. So the only main challenge is where our people are facing on the farms.
Okay, thanks, Comrade Joseph. So the issues there is housing, service delivery, and also how you're helping with application. Comrade Mabisi, how about you? The issues and also what are you going to do?
Mainly, let me start with the issues. There's just contemporary issues that's there in our ward. As I've said before, that it's mainly a working class area, and everybody is minding their own business, if I may say. But what we are looking at resolving, or the issues that our people have, is that it's mainly your tariffs, your rate, your refusal, removals, security. Those are the only main issues that they would want me to then advocate for them. We do not have much issues that are faced like in your Kayamandi type of setting or in your rural type of setting in farms, because we are in the city center, and that's the only issues that we have. Some issues would be just to get perhaps bursaries for young people, because here in Stellenbosch, we've got the University of Stellenbosch, we've got Boland College also. Now, I think that if we tap into that market of approaching young people and saying that to young people, look here, these are the opportunities that are at your disposal. I mean, at caucus, there are bursaries that comes out of Parliament, out of Stellenbosch municipality. There are bursaries, there are mayoral programs. So I think that as a young candidate and as a young person, should I be voted in, those are the, I think, issues that I would have to cover. But also to speak on what I would do. As a young candidate, I think that it would be strategic for me to call for sectoral meetings or consultations due to there's a number of businesses or business people that we have here in Stellenbosch, particularly in my ward. So I think that having sectoral meetings with them in order to see how can we then work together, how can they work together in order to improve their lives and to improve the lives of our community in terms of job creation, giving internship to young people, and also assisting us.
All right. Thanks, Comrade Monwabisi. Let's, Ihsan, the issues there in your area and what are you going to do?
Thank you. Yeah, so in my area, we've got multiple issues. One of the main issues that we've got right now is the current ward councillor doesn't live in our community. So he's not impacted by the drugs, the prostitution, the starting of gangs, which is obviously going to lead to gang turf war. Currently, there's mornings that I've got to wake up and I go out to my front yard and I've got a used condom lying in the road where one of the prostitutes obviously just dumped it. We've got the amount of prostitution has just increased completely. Then we've also got the numerous amounts of foreigners that own shops in our community, which I don't have a problem with because they are contributing to the economy. However, my issue that I have with foreign shop owners is that they're not employing a South African. And I would like to see a foreign shop owner employing at least one South African, which then becomes beneficial for us, for our people at the end of the day, because we've got to look after South Africans first. And then we've got the housing issue with community, where we've got residents that has been living in the homes for more than 20 years, and they're still paying rent. Some of our elderly citizens, we shouldn't be paying that steep rents from community, are paying exuberant fees. So these are the things that I want to do. And there's two more things that I just want to touch on. Our youth in our community, they are idle. So I've developed a skills development program around plumbing and igniting entrepreneurship skills, of which I want to roll out in my community. I've already done that in numerous communities throughout South Africa, and it really works. This coming Friday, I will be taking on 20 ladies where I'll be showing them some plumbing skills and also how to start businesses. And then one of the things that I want to do, and I don't want to make a lot of promises to what the council is going to do, and then I don't deliver. So small things at a time. If you look at the community in Milnerton, they are small families. But if you look at the community where I live, we are bigger families. So you'll find that the dirt trucks only come once a week. I would like to see a dirt truck coming twice a week in our community, because we fill up the dirt bins quicker, which means that the dirt overflows our bins in many weeks. So I'd like to see a dirt truck coming twice a week. I'd like to see more service delivery from the city of Cape Town in terms of keeping the area clean, keeping the parks neat for our children, and also allocating a certain budget that can benefit all the citizens of Ward 55. Thank you.
Thank you, comrades. We had the roll call yesterday with the president, and we as the Western Cape, we all got together in Kleine Plaasie, and you as councillors, as candidates, signed a pledge. I want to start with you, Comrade Monwabisi. Just tell us, how significant was that, and what commitments did you give as the ANC councillors and public rep with the president last night, to those that didn't listen?
I would say that yesterday we've made a commitment as councillors that this is the pledge that we are giving to serve our people with dignity and the respect that they need, that they deserve, in fact. What I've came out with in that, excuse me just a bit, I got just a bit nervous. But what I came out with, is that I think that the ANC is in a right trail to say that once we take this pledge, it will serve as a code of conduct to us as councillors, that look here, we are not here for self-gain and to make money out of anything, but we are here to serve the plight of our people. We are here for service delivery. We are here to combat the challenges of our people. I mean, we are sitting with over 75% of youth unemployment. I mean, this is the time that we are afforded in order to address those challenges. We are afforded a time to say, look here, the ANC could do better if we work together. Now, I think that as a young person, it would be my first time as a councillor. Should I be voted in? And I believe that I will. I believe that for me as an incoming councillor, I believe that we should respect the emblem, which is the South African emblem, first of all, which is our constitution at the end of the day. And then we should respect our communities, you know, because I mean, it wouldn't be nice to go in only to self-gain and not to anything. I think
Okay. Yeah, Comrade Ihsan, what do you think about last night's pledges and comments on it?
Honorable Faiz, I wasn't present last night. I just arrived this morning back into Cape Town. But I would like to echo onto what Comrade Monwabisi was saying regarding the job that lies ahead of a councillor. I think for me in Ward 55, I would like to want to work with everyone in the community and not just a factional side where I want to work only with ANC members. I think I want to project a very positive approach of the ANC, which will take you back to where it was in 1994. I want to project that type of ANC in this ward, where we are the revolutionary fighters for freedom and for equality in our community. And I really, really am disappointed that I wasn't present last night, because I would have loved to have signed that pledge. But yeah, like I said, I was not in Cape Town last night.
Okay, Joseph, you were there. What's your views?
My views on the pledge, Comrade Chair. It is a very, I think ANC is heading to the right direction. Because I take it, if you sign a pledge and you are a public representative, you have to be like you are a member of a certain church. And there are rules and regulations which you're supposed to follow. So I think with that pledge, we've committed ourselves, and our leadership in the ANC going to monitor us, so
Yes.
that we can serve our people with integrity and with respect, as Comrade Monwabisi have said. So it's a very good thing, which I've seen yesterday, and I was very touched by that pledge I signed yesterday. And it encouraged me to do more. And after, I know, definitely sure, come 1 November, we will be winning. I will win the award for the ANC, and I will do as I was requested on the pledge. Thank you very much.
Thanks, comrades. No, that is important. You know, it was such a nice evening last night. I'm going to read the pledge because I was there, and all our councillors, about 400 councillors, ward councillors, and about 300 PR councillors was there. The pledge was, and it was also read again by the president, a pledge to do better, a pledge to do more, a pledge to deploy honorable and competent local leaders, a pledge to deploy action-orientated, honorable men and women to serve with commitment to service delivery, a pledge to deliver services promptly and consistently, to build safer and healthy communities, to stimulate local economic development, a pledge to be available for our people 24/7, a pledge to listen and to have open lines of communication, a pledge to be committed and accountable, to work and form partnerships with communities, NGOs, private companies that benefit our local communities, and a pledge to spare no effort in rooting out corruption and all forms of nepotism, malfeasance in our organization and all levels of government. That was the pledge that the president and all of you signed. Let's say amandla to that, comrades, and we will keep ourselves accountable for this. Comrades, we have 11 days left, and I also don't want to keep you off on the campaign trail. Let's start with you, Comrade Monwabisi. What are you going to do in the last few days in your campaign? We've sent you the voters roll, the programs, you do door to door. What are you going to say to people and activities that will encourage everybody in Stellenbosch to vote for you and the ANC? Let's start with you, Comrade Monma Bizim.
Thank you very much, Comrade Faiz. No, the programs that we have lined out, our programs are synced to that of the LET. So what we would be doing is that we'll be having door-to-door campaigns. We'll be having mass canvassing programs. We'll be having blitzing, because I think that we do need blitzing. We'll even have pamphlets that will take it door-to-door. Should there be people or not, we'll leave it under the door or in their post box. So those are mainly our programs. But what we usually do here in Stellenbosch is that each and every program, when it ends per day, we do what it's called I just forgot the term now, but it's coming.
Your canvas cards. Your canvas cards.
No, our canvas cards are taken to the PCO and they are being captured on the ANC cloud system. So what we also do is that we do the core motorgate. That's the word, motorgate. That's the word that I was looking for. So as to show the visibility of the ANC, and also to show that the ANC is present and the ANC is there for our people. So I think that, let me end the Comrade Faiz.
Comrade Joseph, what's your plans for the next few days, last days?
For the next last days, starting from today, we are going to finish putting our candidate poster today. And then on Saturday, we've got joint mobilization on Optiberg shops, where we will be teaming up with the cadres of Ward 8. With the volunteers and the candidates, we will be mobilizing people to say to them, vote for us, we will work for you. And then after that, we are still busy with the door-to-door and each and every day canvassing. And my plan to my volunteers on the Friday before the election, I will slaughter a sheep for them for the work well done, because I really see the victory, and with the dedication they have, I will do that for them personally. Thank you very much.
That's very good. I think I must come to Kobo-Bokkeveld, Comrade Joseph, to enjoy that celebrations there. Ihsan, what about you? What are you going to do in the last few days?
Comrades, I don't have any sheep to slaughter, so. But yeah, door-to-door has been working very well for us. This is a predominantly strong DA ward. So our candidate posters has gone up. We have got a few that we are going to be putting in the predominantly parts of the DA section. We are also very grateful that there is an organization like the PA that is taking some of the DA's votes away, which will literally catapult us into a position ahead of everyone else. And that is my opinion. But yes, door-to-door has been working very well. We've been doing pamphlets, handing out to our community members, and for them to see the ANC active in the ward here has been good for them, because they want to resolve problems. And when they see the young, vibrant individuals that is leading Ward 55, that is exactly what we want them to see. Young people that want to take charge, they want to change the community for the better. And yeah, I'm very excited for the November the 1st to see what the results is going to be. But our team out here in Milnerton is really working hard as a unit. Maybe we can come to Comrade Joseph to share that sheep.
Great stuff. No, I think there will be many celebrations, but now the next 11 days is still hard work. We want to encourage all of our volunteers, all of our candidates, do your very best, show the ANC's face out there. You are the face of the ANC. So I want to just ask two more questions. The one is on COVID and vaccination. How's that going in your area? Let me start with you, Comrade Joseph. Is there vaccination happening, and what's happening on COVID?
Vaccination is going quite very well, because I can attest to that. Most of the farms, all people are vaccinated, fully vaccinated.
That's
and there are some who still waiting for their second jab, who didn't get the Johnson & Johnson, who are vaccinated with Pfizer. So currently with the COVID, we are through with the third wave. And we hope that the vaccination will help us not being on the fourth wave. So, and the people have been motivated. And as I stated that I'm also a member of a Sokakua Bokefeld committee. We have last week a meeting with the club owners. It's about 77 clubs owners who were there. And by starting a little bit opening the sports field, and we have encouraged them that we have to abide by the rules and regulation of the COVID-19, and we encourage people, those who are vaccinated, to come and play soccer, but those they can't. You know, it was just a strategy not to force people to go and vaccinate, but just our little bit strategy to encourage people to go and vaccinate it. As we didn't, we didn't say no on that day of on Sunday when they were playing and check up the vaccination certificate.
Yeah, we get that. Yes, no, we got that. I think, Ihsan, are you also encouraging people to vaccinate in Milnerton?
Absolutely, we are. We are also going into various shops as a secret agent type. We'll be walking without a mask just to see what the shop owner's reaction is. And when we get no reaction from the shop owner, we kind of just steer them that they've got to make sure that everybody's got to wear a mask coming into the shop, that they sanitize when they go into the shop, etc. But in our area, most of our people has been vaccinated on the second jab. I saw this morning that our youth is now allowed to go, 7 to 17, I think. This is allowed to go
12 to 17.
12 to 17 to get their first jabs. But other than that, going well.
And Monmabisi, your side, what's the message that you want to give young people, especially the youth in Stellenbosch?
The message that I'd like to give to our young people is that now that we have been given an opportunity to go and receive our vaccines, I think that young people should visit vaccine centers. I think that young people should be able to take the responsibility of that. They are also getting to a stage of being elders now. They're starting to see things. And if they take that responsibility of going to vaccine centers, I think that that's the message that I would be preaching to them. Of course, we do preach the gospel of vaccination when going to door or doing blitzing or in mass canvassing. So young people are indeed going to vaccine centers, and our provincial secretary or the CIPC, the CPC, the IPC coordinator has also just got a second jab today. my apologies for that. So we do give young people that message, and even myself. Yes, I'll be going for my vaccination. I haven't been there, but I'll be going. I'm scheduled to go for my vaccination.
Great stuff, comrades. Comrades, just last words from each one of you. I'm going to give you 30 seconds to sell yourself. Last words to each of your voters that's undecided. What are you going to say? Let's start with you, Comrade Ihsan. What is the key message that you want to give to people in Milnerton and Century City in them? 30 seconds.
Thank you, Comrade. I've always been a community builder, a community activist in my community around South Africa. I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty and work on the grassroots levels. And I really look forward to working with the people. And all the freedoms us young people are enjoying, it's through the ANC. So I'll always be loyal to that. And I want to spread that gospel of loyalty to everyone else as well. Thank you, Comrade.
Thank you, Comrade Ihsan. Comrade Joseph, your last boodskap. What's your message?
Vir al die mense by die Koue Bokkeveld, die wat vir my tweede kans gegee het, asseblief. Julle het my gestuur en gesê, ons soek jou weer in die council om jou projekte klaar te maak. So, vote vir my die 1 November, laat ek die projekte klaar maak vir julle. Dankie, Mandla.
Monmabisi in Xhosa, what's the message to young people in Stellenbosch and everybody then?
Kubo bonke abantu abatsha apha eStellenbosch, ndithi ukubana masiyeni siphumeni ngomhla wokuqala kuNovember ku-2001 siyovotela i-ANC. Ngitsho ngokuthi ukubana abantu abatsha abaninzi basezipalini, abantu abatsha PR candidates. So let's go out, bantu abatsha, and show that we have hope in the ANC. The ANC has had its challenges, but the ANC is the only organization that can take us forward. Thank you very much.
Amandla. Comrades, from my side, I want to wish all three of you, your campaigns, Comrade Joseph, Comrade Monmabisi, Comrade Ihsan, a very, very strong message. We are here with you. You did well and you continue to serve and inspire our communities. All the people from the Kowa Bokkerveld, from Milnerton and from Stellenbosch, give our ANC a chance there. These are competent, good, hard-working cadres of our movement. You represent the best of the ANC. You also, in a non-racial, very dynamic way, youth, experience, all of those. I want to wish you well. And I look forward to that victory party that we're going to have, Comrade Joseph, where we're going to slaughter and we're going to have a victory party. I think we must exchange our numbers, and we, as the ANC, this ANC family is growing every day and every day. And we're making this circle bigger and bigger. And we want to encourage everybody who hasn't felt the love of the ANC to come and join us, because the ANC is the original OG political party. We're the original non-racial party. We care for our people. We care for our poor. We care for all the people. Our president is committed to serving our people. And with him as our leader, we can take things to great heights. So with that, I want to say Amanla, alle krag aan onze mensen, and Godspeed. I wish you everything of the best. And all those that want to tune in, please, tomorrow we'll have more ANC comrades. Lunchtime, we'll tune in again. I think it's the president here in the Western Cape, but we'll see how we can do. Maybe, who knows? Maybe we can get the president also on the show, and he can maybe interview a few of our candidates. With that, we want to thank everybody. Aisha Abrams again as our executive producer. Thank you very much. We'll tune in again tomorrow. Keep up the good